I'm gonna snap like 4 or 5 seconds, okay? Anyway, I guess without, let me double check, make sure everything is working good. Alright, looks like it's fine. Looks like it's fine. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and kick things off with the first game of You Don't Know Jack movies. I don't know if I'm doing 3 or 4. I'd like to do 4 ideally, but, you know.
60 seconds.
I'm not sure I can deal with all that stress.
It's nothing.
Raul, give me some names, babe.
I'll be right with you.
Thanks, Raul.
And your zip.
While 1 degree X.
Okay, players, listen up. My name's Raul. I need to know a couple of things. First off, how many people are playing?
Just the one.
Aw, you have no friends today. What a sad and pathetic life you must lead. Don't worry.
I'm still doing this game, so what does that tell you?
For a 21-question game or more like a 7-question game?
21.
Alrighty, that's what I needed to know.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in beef chunks.
A seasoned pro
Hey,
in
it's
the
the
booth.
game show, not prostate surgery,
Much urban
okay?
fix?
20 seconds.
Excellent.
All right, listen up. Soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. Got that?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
Let's make it happen here. Let's lose that desktop, please.
6.
And
5,
go to black.
4. 3.
Let's make this one sparkle.
Try new Crackney.
I low-key miss those old Xenora Queen of Battle ads.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Movies. Hold on to your ticket stub in case you need to leave the game at any time, okay? Playing by yourself today? Okay, just make sure you keep that overcoat on your lap. All right, let's get busy. I need a category.
I'm fond of you too.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
And I believe this one's called I'm Fond of You Too. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Okay, imagine that the Fonda family of actors is trying to make a movie that includes all of them. Based on their careers, which Fonda is least suited to star in a film about a TV reporter investigating a nuclear accident while riding a motorcycle to California from the Dust Bowl? Peter, Henry, Jane, or Bridget?
Okay, that would be Peter did the California. I guess it's Bridget.
Bridget has not yet been in a movie about nuclear accidents, motorcycles, or the Great Depression.
Yeah, the nuclear
However,
accident
she
is
did provide the
Jane.
voice of a dog
Motorcycle
named
is
Balto.
Peter.
Look out,
Dust Bowl is
Barrymores.
Henry.
Okay, pick a
Barton
category.
Finks and Workers' Comp.
Chew on this. Barton Fink and workers' compensation. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, you know, writing for the movies can be dangerous. In Barton Fink, the title character is hired to write a screenplay. Which physically painful experience might he have while doing research for the screenplay? Having his legs broken by the mob, being trampled by rodeo bulls, falling off a mountain, or getting body slammed by Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. Barton Fink was about a guy who was hired to write a Wallace-Beery wrestling
Barton
picture.
Fink, in the movie of the same title, is supposed to be writing the script for a movie about wrestling. He might get the crap knocked out of him, but at least maybe he'll meet Cyndi Lauper.
Well, there's some compensation.
All right, hit me.
Just call me Dead Meat.
The selection is Just Call Me Dead Meat. $1,000 if you get it. Okay, imagine this. You live in LA and have decided to change your name. Coincidentally, the Terminator arrives in LA the same day you plan to do it. Given this, what would be the worst new name to choose? Nell Carter, Sarah Connor, Joanna Kramer, or Linda Hamilton?
That would be Sarah Connor.
The original Terminator was looking to kill every Sarah Connor in Los Angeles, so that would be a pretty bad name to pick when he comes to town.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Sarah.
Sarah who?
Sarah Connor in the house?
Why, yes, just a...
Wow.
Okay, I need a category.
Oh, jump the queen.
This one's called I'll Jump the Queen. This one's worth $1,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If the kid from Searching for Bobby Fischer were to find himself fighting for his life in the Seventh Seal, what would he have to do? Play chess against Demi Moore, play chess against a serial killer, play chess against death, or play chess against a seal?
He'd be playing chess against death.
In Ingmar Bergman's The Seventh Seal, a medieval knight tries to stall death by playing chess with death.
Checkmate.
Where?
Here, diagonally.
Pretty sneaky, Death.
Category, please.
Wrong turns cost money.
It's a 5! Let's give a nice warm welcome to Wrong Turns Cost Money, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Suppose Lawrence of Arabia got lost on his way to work and wound up in the setting of the Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Given his new location, what would his new name be? Lawrence of Italy, Lawrence of Mexico, Lawrence of California, or Lawrence of Spain?
The Sierra Madre, where the heck is it at? I'm guessing California, I could be wrong.
No, besides, he wouldn't be Lawrence of California. He'd be like Lars of Cali, and he'd trade in that smelly camel for a Porsche 911, dude. Let me show you what someone smart would have picked.
Oh.
Lawrence of Arabia would now be Lawrence of Mexico. That's where the Treasure of the Sierra Madre takes place. Mexico, where men in dresses are generally frowned upon. I need a category.
The Shapes of the Future.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
I proudly present The Shapes of the Future, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. All right, sci-fi geeks, access your Star Wars and Star Trek memory files and complete this analogy. Cube is to sphere as the Borg is to the Empire, lightsaber is to phaser, Earth is to Alderaan, or Mr. Spock is to Jabba the Hutt.
The Borg is the Empire?
The Trek villains, called the Borg, hang out in a cube-shaped vessel, while the Star Wars bad guys cruise in the spherical Death Star. So, who's hotter, Princess Leia or Counselor Troy? Okay, pick a category.
Alright, ordering off the menu.
Now showing, ordering off the menu. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. Suppose you're eating at a diner that only serves dishes made from the actors who starred in Diner. Which of these dishes could you not order? Fried eggs with Kevin Bacon, a Steve Gutenberger, Mick Key Lime Pie Rourke, or the Matt Dillon broil?
I don't think Matt Dillon was in that. I could be wrong.
Matt Dillon does not appear in Diner.
Yay!
And I hear he was pretty pissed that he wasn't. He felt like a real outsider. All right.
I get it. Nice scenery, let's blow it up.
Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat?
Bring it on.
The category for this dis or dat question is nice scenery. Let's blow it up. I will soon read you 7 film titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a film by the Merchant Ivory team or a film starring Roger Moore. As each one comes up, if it's a Merchant Ivory film, press 1. If it stars Roger Moore, press 2. And to skip, press 4.
Well, of course, thankfully it's not both.
For each right answer, you get $500.
Because that would be torture.
And you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? Let's do it. Remains of the day. Merchant. Live and let die.
More.
Folks.
More.
Morris.
Merchant.
Wild geese.
More.
A view to a kill.
More.
Last one. Room with a view.
Merchant.
That's all she wrote. Hello. 7 out of 7. Let's throw that into your
And
total.
with time to spare, by the way.
Okay,
Always need to
boss,
point that
let's
out.
move on. Category, please.
Field of schizophrenia.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
Say hello to Field of Schizophrenia. 2 G's if you get this one right. Hey, you know Kevin Costner's character, Ray Kinsella, in Field of Dreams? Well, suppose Ray Kinsella is committed to a mental asylum because he keeps hearing voices. Which of the following phrases would not be included in his case history? Ease his pain, go the distance, try a little harder, or if you build it, he will come.
Crap. Go the distance, maybe?
No, the voice told him to go the distance, and he would have too, except the voice never specified whether it meant metric or imperial distance.
Oh.
Should have picked this. The voice from the cornfield never tells Ray Kinsella to try a little harder. And it's a good thing, too. Otherwise, he might have tried to flood his land and build a baseball field on a huge floating platform or something. I need a category.
What if you put them end to end?
Let's see what we got going. What if you put them end to end? Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Okay, using movie titles as a reference, answer this math problem. Which are there more of? Snow White's Dwarves, Faces of Dr. Lau, Leagues Under the Sea, or Disney Dalmatians?
I think it's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
According to the title, the adventure took place 20,000 leagues under the sea. On a similar note, I hear Kevin Costner is directing a sequel to Waterworld called $20 Million Over the Budget. I think I'll just see how many Waterworld jokes in a row I can make. That's 2 so far. 1 down, round 2 to go. Let's get on
Well,
it.
at least it wasn't the
Every question in
postman.
round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need
Let's
a
go to the
category.
movies.
The category? Let's go to the movies. This one can net you $6,000. Hey, let's pretend you're at the petting zoo and you want to feed the baby goats. Because they each played characters named the Kid, you might look for each of these in the goat pen of a petting zoo, except Jackie Coogan chewing on a tin can, the gruff artist formerly known as Prince, a bleeding Dustin Hoffman, or Emilio Estevez rubbing up against a tree.
I'm thinking, Hoffman?
Lil old Dusty was never a kid. And he got over that whole bleeding thing with a few elocution lessons. All right, hit me.
It's a Midnight Conroy.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
Coming at you, Midnight Conroy. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. Using vocabulary related to his occupation, how might Nick Nolte's character in The Prince of Tides describe an experience from the film? I nearly killed my marriage. I really dug up some painful memories. I think New York took a toll on me, or, hey, I just scored with my therapist.
Prince of Tides? Maybe he was a sports person?
Nick Nolte's character, Tom Wingo, is a football coach who has sex with his psychiatrist, Dr. Susan Lowenstein,
football
played
coach.
by Barbara Streisand.
There we go.
Guess you could also say he sacked his therapist. Okay, pick a category.
Have you ever tongued a twister?
All right, here's the deal. Have you ever tongued a twister? Oh, let's just make this one $6,000. Heads up, here it comes. Which movie's famous scene might be summed up with the headline, Bloody Bolshevik Battle as Baby Buggy Bounces? Ivan the Terrible, 10 Days That Shook the World, The Battleship Potemkin, or Alexander Nevsky?
That would be The Battleship Potemkin, a good film, by the way.
The Battleship Potemkin features the famous Odessa step scene in which a baby buggy is caught in the middle of a gun battle. I hear this is the kind of film Adventures in Babysitting aspired to. Category, please.
Cleaning the cube and cleaning up afterwards.
Here we have gleaming the cube and cleaning up afterwards. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Hey, listen up. I've got a little analogy question for you, and I think you're gonna like it. Nomi Malone is to lap dancing as Forrest Gump is to laying pipe, Ferris Bueller is to trimming the shrubs, Rocky Balboa is to beating meat, or Wayne Campbell is to driving Miss Daisy.
Let's go with 4.
You're my best friend, Wayne.
A sphincter says what? Here's what you should have picked. We see Nomi and Showgirls lap dancing, and we see Rocky sparring
Okay, I
with
thought
a
that was
slab
a
of
profession
meat in
thingy.
Rocky. Actually, I think Nomi did some working out with a slab of meat herself. All right, hit me.
Dead Man Walking.
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
Okay, give it up for Dead Men Walking. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. Okay, imagine that Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's and Harry from The Trouble with Harry have just been cast in a new movie called 3 Dead Men and a Baby. Because this actor also played a corpse, who would be best suited to co-star with Bernie and Harry in 3 Dead Men and a Baby? William Hurt, Kevin Costner, Danny Glover, or Kevin Kline?
I think Kevin Costner played one.
Kevin's got enough experience to play the third dead guy with the baby since he's the corpse in The Big Chill. Kevin will play the rugged yet sensitive dead man with a baby. I need a category.
Field of Puppy Dreams.
Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
Oh, gibberish time.
Lights, camera, here's your gibberish category. Field of Puppy
Field
Dreams.
of Puppy Dreams.
If you move quick, you can make up to 10,000 smackers on this gibberish question. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, see if you can tell me what person's name this rhymes with. When dream, antsy knee. Remember, don't be thrown off by the punctuation.
When Dream, Ancini. When Dream, Ancini.
First hint, he's a movie score composer. He's a movie score composer, famous for the Pink Panther
Mancini,
theme. Well, that'll be
Mancini.
stuck in my head the rest of the week now. Last hint, his first name is Henry.
Okay.
Start typing your answer, then hit...
Yeah, it's Henry Mancini. I'm sorry.
How proud he must be that his greatest work is being used to sell fiberglass insulation. Okay, I need a category.
My 1020, circa 1885, good buddy.
The category is my 1020, circa 1885, good buddy. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. You walk into the Condensed Film Festival, and on screen there is the giant face of Jackie Gleason pursuing Beer Hall and Little People through time. What would this film be called? Smokey and the Time Bandits, Take This Dimension and Shove It, Cannonball Logan's Run, or 18-Wheeler Monkeys?
Yep, that would be Smokey and the Bandit and the Time Bandits.
The Time Bandits are chased by the giant face of the Supreme Being. Smokey is Sheriff Buford T. Justice, as played by Jackie Gleason.
Watch as the bandit finds love and laughter on the road with hitchhiker Joan of Arc.
All right, hit me.
Don't wear it out.
Question 18. Honor student by day, stripper by night.
For your enjoyment, don't wear it out. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Okay, say you're having a dinner party and you have lots of famous actresses in attendance. Say you've given each actress a place card with the name from one of her past roles on it. What faux pas might this cause for Katharine Hepburn, June Allison, and Winona Ryder? They all collide at the same place. Katharine and June beat up Winona. They can't see or hear each other, or they all eat with their hands.
I think they all collide at the same place.
Katharine Hepburn, June Allison, and Winona Ryder have all played Jo March in various screen adaptations of Little Women. What's more, they all want the last fruit cup.
Hey, that's my fruit cup. Oh, I called it first. Get your hands off of that.
Category, please.
Bad girl.
This category's known as Bad Girl. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey everybody, it's time for ethics class. Tell me which movie teaches this valuable lesson. A nice girl learns that if she dresses like a slut and smokes, she'll be more popular. What's the movie? Nixon, Grease, Yentl, or Heidi?
Grease is the word.
In the end of Grease, nice girl Sandy puts on some tight spandex pants and a revealing top, then lights up a butt, all of which drives Danny crazy. And don't forget the lesson of Rizzo's boyfriend, Kanicki, who teaches us that if you get a girl pregnant, date someone else. Unless it turns out to be a false alarm, then get back together.
Ouch.
Okay, pick a category.
Destined for fame.
Well, what do we have here? Destined for fame. 6,000 big ones for a right answer. Whoa, must be tough. Hey, you know how mystics say that you're born under a certain birthstone that governs your actions? Well, October's birthstone is Opal, but if you were born under the birthstone of Robert Opal, you might have a Hollywood destiny that includes you becoming what? A well-known streaker, a televangelist, a lovable Southern boy, or Oscar-nominated for a debut performance.
I think it's a well-known streaker.
Oh yes, they'd call you the Streak, because Robert Opal is the guy who streaked across the stage during the 1972 Academy Awards. Which just goes to prove there are no small parts, just actors with small parts.
Wow.
Okay, I need a category.
They're playing our song.
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
The two words that match have to fit this clue. They're playing our song. Hope it's not a funeral march. Well, here you go.
Oh, that would be Shaft, of course. It took me a few seconds to figure that out. Ah, Evergreen Star is Born. Yeah, that's about right. Rocky. Moon River. It's gotta be 50s or 60s. Upward Long, that's an officer and a gentleman. That's Aspire Love Me. Back to the Future. That's obviously Shaft. Breakfast at Tiffany's, that's where it was.
Damn, you were all over this one. Amazing. Let's check out what it did to your score.
Oh!
Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
Great show, everyone. Very nice work. Raul, what are we doing now, babe?
Congratulations, player. You must have a... head.
Okay, as you can see, that the prediction. It turns out I'm number 2. So yeah, we clearly made the top 10. I got a feeling we may be playing around these predictions a little bit more today. Not gonna lie. Anyway, let's go on to the next part. That was another episode of You Don't Know Jack Movies. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more content. And leave a comment in the section below. Be sure to subscribe and spread the word.